right, protect yourself at all times. We are on it. Here we go. Ron Futrell with the latest edition of the Vegas Sportscast for this Tuesday. Okay, Vegas Golden Knights happening tonight. Rebel basketball happening tonight. Rebel football breaks ground on a new facility. So those three big stories today. Oh, by the way, we have the Super Bowl coming up. I'll give you the latest odds on that during this edition. Thanks for listening, by the way. Tell a friend, subscribe, let people know about the Vegas Sportscast. Best way to keep up on what's going on in the world of sports in Vegas. Easy way to do it. Subscribe. It downloads to your phone. We're on Google Play. We are on iTunes Radio. We are on iHeartRadio, on our website, the Vegas Sportscast, and also on Twitter. Find us at Vegas Sportscast. Okay, here we go. Start you out with the Vegas Golden Knights right off the top. They got a game tonight against Columbus. This is the matchup of the two best goalkeepers in the NHL right now. Marc-Andre Fleury starting in the nets for Vegas, Red Hot Vegas, which is they're now the number 2 team in the NHL because last night there was a victory by Tampa Bay over Chicago. So by virtue of that, they've now been relegated to the number 2 spot. Okay, it's just a point that separates them. So as that goes, but Columbus is pretty good out of the East, by the way. Columbus is playing some great hockey. They have one of the best goalkeepers in the business right now, Sergei Bobrovsky. Just call him Bob. Okay, just call him. That's what they do. They call him Bob. And he has a goal percentage average right up there with Marc-Andre Fleury's. Won the award last year for best percentage of stop shots in the NHL. He's won that award twice. So there you go. You're looking for an edge on this one? It's 5.5. Take the under. Okay? You can't go wrong when you have two of the best goalkeepers in the league going up against it. That would make sense. If it goes over, that would be a freak. I know freaks happen, okay, in sports, so I'm not telling you where to put your money necessarily, but this is one that you look at that would be an under. And the Golden Knights usually win at home. They're minus 160 for this game. So not a lot of value there, but when they keep winning at home with that great record, I mean, there's your value right there. So, Golden Knights tonight, T-Mobile Arena, 7 o'clock start against Columbus, AT&T Sportsnet. The way to watch it is where that's going to be. Rebel basketball is on the road tonight at Fresno State. They're 4.5-point underdogs at Fresno State. So what's happening now, sportsbooks used to automatically favor the Rebels home, road, wherever they were. Now they've caught up to this. The Rebels do not cover the spread very well, whether they're home or on the road. They haven't been able to cover the spread very well. So playing at Fresno State, minus 4.5 tonight is Fresno State, the Bulldogs. They're not a great team. They're an average team in a bad conference, which is where UNLV is, an average team in a bad conference, the Mountain West. Rebels are 3-3 right now on the season. They have won all 3 on the road, lost all 3 at home. So if you're going to look at the Rebels tonight, there's a way to look at the Rebels is they win on the road for some weird, freaky reason and lose at home in the Mountain West. Maybe they have the Vegas flu. You know what the Vegas flu is, don't you? I mean, that's the Vegas flu. That's what they say road teams get, like Columbus tonight playing against the Vegas Golden Knights when they come to town and play against the Vegas Golden Knights. They party too much. They have too much of a good time and celebrate, and it causes problems for them, and they go out on the ice and they lose. Okay, I think there's another reason why they lose, and that's this is a good hockey team here in Vegas. That's the main reason they lose. That being said, okay, Rebel football. A big day for Rebel football today. Went over at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There was a big ceremony, big announcement for the facility that's going to be built at UNLV. Fertitta's put up about $10 million. Maloof's put up $1 million. Let's see, Michael Gahn, I think, put up $1 million or $2 million from the South Point Casino. So a lot of people put up a lot of money to build a great facility here at UNLV for football. It's going to be right there at the Bill Wildcat Morris training facility, which, by the way, Bill Wildcat Morris must have been smiling today, seeing all those football people around there and that much money being put out for a football practice facility. So I did think about that today. I did think about him and what he put into football, his heart and soul into the program, and that this is going to be a top-notch practice facility. Can it turn Rebel football around? I don't know. I don't know what can turn Rebel football around. Tony Sanchez joked about the shovels that were there, and he says, I don't know whether these are here to dig my grave or or ground break for the facility. He's in his third season and has struggled. So he's, they need to do something this upcoming season, and they're going to start work on that facility and open that up. It's probably a year and a half that they're going to have to work on that facility to get it done, make it happen, and help build Rebel football. So those are some big things happening today in Vegas sports. A lot going on right now with those three things that I mentioned right there. So tonight, again, recap: Vegas Golden Knights, 7:00 start at T-Mobile Arena against Columbus, the Blue Jackets. They are the Blue Jackets. So Golden Knights, see what they can do tonight. Solid favorites. Low-scoring hockey game is what it should be. Second thing, of course, Rebel basketball on the road at Fresno State tonight. See what they can do against the Bulldogs, the Fresno State Bulldogs. Used to be a great rivalry back in the day, UNLV and Fresno State. It really was. It was a great rivalry when they were, when the Big West was around and when the WAC was around. Let's see, there were good rivalries then. Oh, the PCAA. You can go back to that time. The Pacific Coast Athletic Association, PCAA. They were great rivals back then as well. So the rivalry continues tonight. Lots of red in the, I think it's a Save Mart Arena is what they've got there in Fresno. So we'll see what the Rebels can do. We'll have an update, of course, on all of this stuff for you tomorrow, bright and early. Probably run that one in the morning. But that's the latest. That's hopefully the greatest. We're the number one podcast in Vegas, we proudly say. So more downloads, more listens, all that sort of stuff. So subscribe to it. Listen to it, tell a friend, let people know. Great way to keep yourself updated quickly on the world of sports. That's it. Thanks for listening, everybody. That's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Bye for now.